Hello there, Pisces. Thank you for joining me. This is a reading for your next 3 months. These are just the energies that will be surrounding you over the next 3 months, more or less. It's just going to be a short 3 card reading. People have been asking me to do yearly readings, which I don't do because yearly readings just aren't accurate. And I mean, as a Pisces, I'm sure you understand that everything is just constantly changing and flowing, and that's how the energies work. They're not rigid, they're not set in stone. Nothing's set in stone. It's one of my, like I say, it's one of my bugaboos with modern psychics, as they act like everything is definite or set in stone. But really, reading should be more used as guidance, not as truth. Because that's really what they are. They're just guidance, guiding you along, letting you know what the flow is going to be like, what the energies are like, and things like that. So that's why I only do 3 months. I'm still going to do the monthly reading, so don't worry about that. July, August, September there'll still be monthly readings for those months coming out. But I'm going to do this every 3 months, I do believe, because I think it will be good for people to kind of know what's going on in their lives. So having said that, Pisces, you are in a great position, I think, as always. I know it's been really tough for Pisces, of course, but first card you have is the King of Clubs. I think a lot of you are going to be experiencing this kind of energy, and again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. I don't attach sex to my cards, as I always say. This is not a typical water sign, but however, the King of Clubs usually represents somebody who has great intuition, great psychic abilities, great mental abilities, very smart. It's a card of intelligence. Uh, you know, it's a card of being able to communicate really well. Anything having to do with the brain, I think it's going to be very mental over the next 3 months. I think you're going to be very, using your intuition in your brain to get through a lot of things. Not that doesn't mean get through challenges. Just it means to get through, to overcome any obstacles and to really get what you want. You're finally going to be able to use your brain. And, I've said it before, Pisces, it's like Pisces has been stuck in, like, on a hamster wheel, kind of like a lot of the other water signs. Like I said this in the Scorpio video, and it's like you're just running on that same wheel. It's almost like you feel like you're trapped in that one position, trapped where you are. I think you're going to be able to use your brain over the next 3 months to finally kind of break out a little bit more. Like I think you have been for probably the past 3 months almost. The first half of this year was rather difficult, still challenging. 2014 was a very challenging year. It was like the final test in a lot of ways. First half of this year was pretty much the same, but I think the next 3 months, like I said, I think you're going to be able to kind of just break through a lot of these things with this card, with the power from this card. And I think a lot of good stuff will come of it. Next, you have the Seven of Hearts. So, love-wise, this is a card of not feeling the love, not feeling in love, and all of that. I know Pisces had a tough time of it, especially in love as well, not having relationships. A lot of Pisces, I get that a lot. Pisces is like the number one sign that messages me, so I know like all of your lives, it seems like, but, Pisces has been looking for love. This is a card of not feeling love. The flip side of this card is that the love is actually there. For you to have. You just have to go and get it. You just have to ask for it. That's what this card, that's what it says. That's what its meaning really is. So even if you are in a relationship and you're not feeling the love from your partner, or you want more time with them or something, this card is just asking you to go to them and tell them, I want to spend more time with you. Like I've said in the past in videos, you want cuddle time, just go ask your partner, say, I need to cuddle, I need to watch a movie with you, I need to go do whatever. Whenever I do readings for people and they are having problems in their relationships, and this card comes up, I'm always like, communicate. That's really the number one issue in any relationship, is communication. People don't communicate, plain and simple. It's a major problem today, that people just do not tell their loved ones what's going on, what they want, what they need. When frequently, like I said, when I get these readings, the people come back and they're like, oh my God, they were feeling the same exact way. They just wanted to cuddle. That's what this card is saying. Just go and ask. If you're single, You got to get out. That's what this card is also asking you to do. Get out there, meet more people. Other than that, this card also represents self-love, loving yourself and believing in yourself, which is a hard thing for Pisces to do, I think. Sometimes not always, they don't always believe in themselves. So to be successful, this card is saying you need to believe in yourself, you need to love yourself as well, and believe that you can have whatever it is you want. It's interesting because you have the Five of Spades next, which is an interesting card. This is a card of achieving things. Now, a lot of people say spades are negative cards. For these 3-month readings, I'm only using the positive meanings for every single card because that's it. It's only positive. Nothing bad is going to happen to you anyway, so I wouldn't even worry about it. But the good part of this card is that it's a card of achievement. It's like all the other fives. 5 cards represent birth to me. Not an actual birth, but just the birth of an idea, the birth of a business, birth of a job, birth of a new relationship even, birth of any of those things. But this card, it's also, because of that, when you think about birth and things like that, it's about achieving your goals. And it's also, it's a card of being able to achieve your goals finally. Isn't that interesting? Pisces hasn't been able to achieve their goals really. It's like kind of been like taken away. It's like I think I said this in your weekly readings for June 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. It's like Pisces has probably, most of you have been on a cycle of like, it's like you get a little bit of success and then it gets taken away from you. And then you start something else and you get a little bit of success and it gets taken away from you. It's like that's been the Pisces lesson for a very long time. And this card is the total opposite. It's actually having those things that you need to keep the success going. Even recently, I think, a lot of you have probably experienced that again, probably due to the retrograde. You've probably started something new and then it was taken away from you. Or, and this is everything. It's not just one thing. It's, it could be love for some of you, it could be finance for some of you, it could have been a job, a business idea, a home project even. It doesn't matter. But this card brings in all of those things that you need to birth that one last thing that is going to lead to your success. So I think that's a great place to end it. Thank you for watching this video.